helped the big man, the most biggest Bitcoin miner company, and I helped to sell their miners. All investors coming to our project. An Iot Chain is a high-security light IoT wallet driven by blockchain. And definitely we know that the future society will be made up by IoT. And according to the HIS prediction, the most articles we see will be intellectualized by 2025. And in the future world, everything will be in the Internet of Things network. And when we see the growth of PC computers, mobile phones, and IoT devices, we know that the segment of IoT device is keep growing, and the rapid of the growth of the IoT devices is growing fast. And when we're looking into the market scale, and in 2021 there will be $153 billion in the IoT market. And when we into the IoT industry, we'll find that from transportation to healthcare to shared economy, almost everywhere of our life will be full of IoT devices. And when we are enjoying the life and enjoying society brought by IoT, and here comes a serious problem, that's the safety problem. Have you heard of the neurovirus? It's a very serious safety problem, and it can cause almost 2 billion devices, and the hacker use these devices to do DDoS attack. And when we look into the security problem, there are 2 kinds of security problems. One is the control right of the device. Some days before in China, a user bought a camera to hold, and this camera is turned on by the synchronized server, and her life is becoming a live show. That's very terrible. Ironically, the company is the internet safety company. And the other security problem is the data safety. And in IoT architecture, we call that data ownership. And in our architecture, we adapted the asymmetrical encryption from synchronized server to individual devices. And if someone wants to use your data, the first thing is that it has to get your permission. And the second thing is that when the data is used to generate values, they have to share the value to their real owners. That is what we call data ownership. And the second challenge the IoT industry is facing is that the high cost. As for the smart device manufacturers, with the development of their segment, they have to afford the growing cost of the centralized server, the bandwidth, the storage. But in blockchain architecture, here comes the interesting thing. Because the smart device manufacturers, they don't have to afford the cost of the storage and the bandwidth, because in our architecture, some roles like miners, some roles like witness, they will afford the storage, afford the server cost, afford the bandwidth for some excitation. So we can find that when we combine the blockchain and IoT industry, we could provide more security and low cost. And when we are using blockchain technology to solve the problems in IoT industry, there are some problems we are facing. The resource consumption and the data experiment performance underneath and the partition tolerance, much more about the modularization. And in our technical architecture, we use SPVFT as our consensus algorithm. It's we find a balance between scalability and performance and security and decentralization. And simple payment verification is frequently used in almost in every blockchain architecture, blockchain project. And we use DAT, it's a different data structure from blockchain. The transaction just forms the whole order without the process of block processing. And yes, we have abstracted the architecture of blockchain to separate the data structure, the event, the consensus algorithm. And when we're talking about the performance analysis, there are two numbers we want to focus. One is the confirmation time, and the other is the transaction per second. So the confirmation time of Iot Chain is millisecond, and the transaction per second will be over 10,000. And as for hardware, we only focus on two things. One is that we give each smart device identity. It's like the address in Bitcoin, it's like the address in Israel. And the other part is the data processing. It's about signing the data, it's about encrypting the data. Because the modularization, the chip can be easily integrated in a very low computing device. And it's the global scenario. And it's our solution of the hardware part. I have said we add these two parts, add these two functions to an ordinary device, and it will be changed into a device that could be integrated in the blockchain network. And it's comprehensive analysis of some different IoT and blockchain projects. And we're promoting our industry in sharing economy, in safeguard, in smart home, in new energy, when our mainnet is released. And our team, our CEO, it's me, and our CQ, and our SEF, and it's our investment agency, and it's our corporate partners, and we are now listed in some exchanges. Thank you. That's all.
네, 이제 이어 마지막